Hi, I'm Sara Powell, and I'm the Associate Curator of Early Books and Manuscripts here at Houghton, and I curated the current exhibition, Incipit. And the item that I'd like to highlight from the exhibition is this book here, MS Lat 17. This is a modest book of hours written in northern France around 1500. A book of hours is a type of medieval prayer book primarily used by lay people. It was a way for them to pray according to the canonical hours observed in monasteries. This example is extensively decorated and illustrated, but not particularly finely. For our purposes, what's most interesting about this book is its provenance. It was owned by Andrew Lemercier, a Protestant Huguenot leader in Boston and pastor of the French church there. A faint pencil note at the front says the manuscript was given by Lemercier's daughter, who later died in a poorhouse. Based on Harvard's early catalogs, I believe this is the first manuscript acquired by the Harvard Library, or at least the first one still in the collection. The colonial library was destroyed in a fire in 1764, the same year Lemercier died. In the 1790 catalog, the first issued after the fire, there's an entry for a Romish manual on vellum illuminated quarto. MS Lat 17 is the only early manuscript that might fit this description. I spent some time trying to figure out which of Andrew Lemercier's daughters might have donated the manuscript and why. As I said, Lemercier died in 1764, and I imagine his daughter may have seen Harvard's appeals to rebuild its library and decided to donate this family book of hours. Lemercier had two daughters, Margaret and younger sister Jane. Margaret was the original executrix of her father's will, but a codicil added later names Jane as a new co-executor because her sister was, quote, so disordered in her mind that she is incapable of performing such trust and administration. So it was likely Jane who donated the book. But why give away what might have been considered a family heirloom? And why would she think that a Puritan college would be interested in a Catholic prayer book? Maybe Jane simply wanted to let go of this reminder of her family's papist past. Why, or if she died in a poorhouse, is still a mystery. One final note, the binding. This manuscript is badly misbound. Pages and sections are out of order. Based on the binding style, which was popular in the early 18th century, I think it was rebound after Lemercier's immigration to Boston in 1716. That suggests the New England binder was unfamiliar with books of hours as a genre. The rebinding also tells us that Lemercier valued the book enough to preserve it. At the same time, any original end leaves where you might find owners' signatures or family records have been lost. Like many of the objects in Incipit, this manuscript raises more questions than the exhibition can answer. Its journey from 15th century France to colonial Boston and finally to our library is a good reminder of the layered lives behind the books in Houghton's collections.